When we got here, we even didn't know English and we didn't have any friends and family.
되게 주목이 길었어. I think it's because you didn't know what you were like coming to. So you don't know. If you don't know, you're just like, you don't scared.
The Russians actually the people who introduced bread to Mongolia. And Mongolians also cook some food. It is soup. It's more like Chinese, but we eat that soup with the bread. Two cultures actually met in Mongolia. I remember that dinner time is the happiest time a day because we all cook together. And then while we're cooking, we're talking and laughing. It was just the happiest, warmest time a day. The real Mongolian barbecues are really tasty. One called horhog, which is cooked by very hot stone. As a child, we would collect very nice stones and put a meat and some vegetables and close it tightly, and we would cook it from outside. And it is really tasty, so not every Mongolian can cook that barbecue. So we cook it on special occasions. Our grandparents used to live in the yurt. They actually live in the desert. We didn't have to camp because our lifestyle is like camping
yes.
The whole summer.
People, I think, see cow just as a meat, but in Mongolia it's probably like maybe a companion. Like you support the cow and cow supports you.
There was a grandma and she just, she is actually preparing the lunch and she asked me to do the dough. And I didn't think that she's testing me. I didn't think. She is asking a lot of questions and I'm just talking. A few days later, he told me that my grandma told that you did a very nice job. That's when I realized, oh, she tested me. Mongolians are very spiritual people. They believe in nature. They would respect sky, just a tree. Even stone has some spirit.
Grandpa, like every morning, make milk tea. First, like cup, he just take out and he threw it into the mountains in like 4 directions. And he always saying something. I was like, what is he saying? But he just like, pray for these mountains and skies or the rivers.
Mongolian cuisine is really simple because they're nomadic people. They don't have time for cooking and concentrating. There isn't a lot of recipe. It is very quick and fast and simple. So it's something very different from other countries. It's very tasty because of the vegetable and meat quality, I guess.
When I was a kid, all we do was wake up in the morning, you start taking care of your animals or like your farm, like your vegetables. That's the secret of this food because your heart, like you just touching everything. That's maybe just makes it special. Otherwise, cooking itself is not really difficult, but tastes, the vegetable and the meat taste is completely different. He cooks I think the best like fried noodle. Beef and some vegetables like carrot or potato. And you fry them, you make them like a little bit water and you put the prepared noodle on top and you steam it. And after like steams goes out, just mix them and fry them together. When I was a kid and I was at my grandparents' house and I said to my aunt, like, I want to eat fried noodle. She's like, we don't have oil. And I said, my dad can make fried noodle without oil. Yeah, I'm sure if he were there, he would just make it for me.